How you doing? It's me, Paul. You know it's Paul by now, don't you? Okay. Today we're going to be looking at something called Pachelbel Canon. Okay. By a chap called Pachelbel, right? And he wrote a canon, so it's Pachelbel's Canon. You got it sorted, right? Lovely. Okay. So it's quite a nice piece of music. Well, a lot of brides use it for their wedding entrance piece of music, so it must be quite nice. Okay. And it really is. And when you go and see a piano, you don't go and see a piano, do you? Unless you're buying one. When you're going out, or you're with friends and family, and they say, you play piano, go on piano. And you're like, oh, a bit embarrassed because you can play 3 blind mice, or ba ba ba. It's a bit embarrassing, so get this in your arsenal, and you're like, whoa, he's awesome, or she's great, wow. So let's play to impress. Why not? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, it's quite easy, but just pay attention to the chord shapes, guys, okay? See, we go. Ow. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. And then it repeats. Okay. Let's take a deeper look. Okay, so I'll see you in the rinky dinky do. Right, D chord, here we go. Second inversion. Starts on A, D, and F sharp with a D bass. I played it in a demonstration up there. You're probably better off going an octave lower, so you don't get too close to each other just here. Okay, so a nice D chord, like so. Use fingers 1, 3, and 5, or 1, 2, and 4, whatever you feel comfortable at. There's no major rules with that one. As long as you play all the notes down at the same time, okay? Just get used to doing that, all right? And then we're going to go to an A root position. A in the bass and A in the right hand, like this, look. A, C sharp, and E. Like that, okay? 2 beats each, so it's kind of 1, 2, change 3, 4, change that idea. Okay, let's get drums on. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and D, A. Okay. Just keep doing that for a few times. Just get used to moving around with the keys. Okay, you might catch a few white notes occasionally. Don't worry too much. Okay. Let's put 2 more chords down. Okay. So after D and A, okay, the melody line is coming down like a little scale. So what we're going to do is play a B minor chord, but however, we're going to start it on the F sharp just here. I'm going to go F sharp, B, and D. Now that is a second inversion, okay? So we've got a root, a first inversion, and a second inversion, okay? If you're not sure what inversions are, I've got a video all about it. I'll let you check it out after this video. So here we go. D chord and D bass. A chord and A bass. B minor chord starts on F sharp with a B bass. Here we go with the next one. This is a new one. So F sharp minor, but guess what? Starts on F sharp. Oh, hey, an A and C sharp. Like that, look. Okay, and an F sharp minor is just there. And then the melody keeps going down. So we're going to go into a B at the top with a G chord. A G in the bass, okay, and a D, G, B, which is, you've got it, second inversion G major. Excellent. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go to root position on D, okay. So notice the melody now has got down to the A. I'm going to go back up again, okay. Can we do 2 more notes going up? So it's just then G, second inversion, and then A starts on E this time. You see, that's a bit of a different one, that, isn't it? Okay, so it's a different A major. Still A major, starts on E this time, and that is also the second inversion. They're quite popular, the second inversions, aren't they? Okay. I'll go through with that, see if you can follow along. I'll shout the notes out as well. Well, the chords, you know. 2, 3, 4. D, and then A, B minor, F sharp minor, G, D, G, and A. Repeat. First version of D to finish. It's quite nice, that, the top end. So there's your basic chord structure and the bass line. What we're going to do now is kind of flavour it up a little bit, add a little bit of flair, a bit of melody if you like, okay? So I will see you in a mini mo. Watch this. Like that, nice and thick. Ooh. So what I'm doing, I'm walking through the chords. Okay, that's the next kind of working it forward for you. So what I want to do is just think about those chord shapes you learned earlier. Start on the highest note and walk through the note. So play each note of the chord. Go bum, 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 bum. So finish where you started. So F sharp, A, D, F sharp. Okay. So you play on those as quaver beats. Okay. So 1 and 2 and, okay, 3 and 4 and yes, someone's going to say, you're playing this C sharp in your bass, it should be an A. Oh, you know, it's variation. It's all about life, isn't it? Moving things around, having some fun with it. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look at this one. So D major and walking through it. Okay. A major, I'll do an A bass to keep you happy. Oh. And I'm going to do an A root with an E on top. Don't forget to play the highest note first on the melody. Okay, and then what's next? A B minor, of course it is. We're going to do a B on the left and we're going to do a B minor right, but starting on the D here, because we're going 1, 2, 3, and that type of thing. Okay, again, whatever fingers works well for you. 1, 3, 5 works well for me. I'm so pleased for you, well done. And then your thumb's kind of already in place, okay? Then 4th finger on C sharp for your F sharp minor. Your F sharp minor is the impressive one. Okay. G major, 2nd version, probably start on B there, look. And play a D chord next with your root position. You could do 4, couldn't you? And you got little finger or pinky for there. Now watch this little technique, watch this. Bit of bonus tip for you. The 4th's going to go for, so we've got pinky here, and I'm going to reach over. See that? Nice little trick, that. You got to kind of take it easy and really loosen that finger off and push up. Okay. You could do the same kind of thing and move your little finger up to there. Okay. I've got a cat at the door. It's not the blonde one. It's the black one. You can hear him. Go and get him. Oh, this is Frankie. Wow, look, say hello, Frankie. Say, hello, piano people. He's lovely. He's quite a shy cat. Aren't you? Hey? You can play piano with Daddy. Ready? Hey? If Frankie can do it, you can do it. Well done, mate. You want some biscuits? I'll see you in a minute. I'm going to put cats away. I have no idea where we were. I think we're going through the arpeggio bit. Yes. Okay. Broken chords. You know, that sort of thing. Okay. If you don't know what broken chords are, we've just learned them. But check out my broken chords video. You'll love it. Okay. You will, honestly. Okay. Let's go for a performance. I'll see you in a rinky dinky doo. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play legato as well. I'm actually using my piano. I'm using my pedal. Oh dear. Now, some of you might be having difficulty playing it really smoothly. Okay. Take your time. Okay. What I would say to you is also, if you've got a piano with a pedal, sustain pedal, as long as you play it down on the first note, or let it ring, and then make sure you take your pedal off before you play your second chord. Otherwise, it sounds a bit mushy. See what I mean? If I put it down all the time. Bit messy, isn't it? So play chord down and play pedal down at the same time. Okay. But don't let us substitute your legato playing. We're not doing this, are we? That's ridiculous. Okay. What do you mean am I ridiculous? I can be. Keep it quite gentle as well. So here we go. Here's our final performance. Will everyone please rise for the bride party to come down the aisle? Here we go. There's no going back. Come on, kiddos. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And... she bottom yet? Oh, there she is. Okay, so that's the basic idea. So you can actually think about what you've learned there. Loads of new chords. Okay. Think about using the pedal. So play a chord, play a pedal, and just take the pedal off before you play the next chord. To finish something off as well, slow it down a little bit and use your scale. Okay, so the A major scale is the one to use to finish off in D. It's like a 5-1 idea, you know. Okay, try this. I'll go from a D. I'll go from here. Little tricks like that. Just finishes it off with that little cadence, okay? To enhance it even more, you could play bass line octaves. That'd be fine, okay? But very gentle and soft, okay? Have some fun with it, okay? And until next time, enjoy Canon In D.